It's a rainy night coming late out of the dojo. No lights, dark out on the parking lot. Looking for my car, thought I left it here before. Get a feeling that something ain't right. Moving shadows, hear the sound of 2 feet. See my car, where my keys, kinda getting spooky. Oh God, now it's coming from behind. My cell is gone dead as I slowly turn around and go. Suddenly, monsters all around me.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Stranger Files with our two little mystery solvers. It is early in the morning. They are both awake. She's going to clean up some dirty dishes she apparently has in her. And when they're done, they're going to go and head off back to the marketplace, grab some more supplies, and then they're going to go and head off into the jungle to get through the first part of the mystery. This mystery, at least. They need to find a way into the town, essentially. They need to find a way into the jungle. I don't know why I said town. So for now, I'm going to have them both travel. They're going to head over to the supply place first. They're going to grab some more things. They're going to also grab something to eat to get their culture skill up. Look at the statue, then go and head off to the park, and they should have everything they need. So off we are to El Árbol del Jaguar. So here they are at the cantina. They're ready. They're all ready to set off into the jungle. They're going to just grab some more machetes and spider pens. Let's grab some food first. Let's order some quick foodies, and then we'll head off to the jungle. But also, supplies and stuff should pop up as well. You can try these buñuelos. They looked very tasty. They look very tasty. They're both in such a chipper mood, and this poor guy is just like, oh man. Oh man, it's too early for tourists. Oh, things. Okay, things. What's this? This is fire foam. We're gonna need some of that. Lightning insulation powder. And a pollinus flower. We need those. Let's definitely grab those. There's also a Miskin stone lotus things. That's kind of cool. So grabbed all these. These should be useful in our pursuit against the harsh jungle weathers. Alright, let's go and head off to the jungle. Currently Cody's just staring up at the statue, just being like, huh. Alright, let's see what we'll find in the jungle. They've also got skincare routines going for some bizarre reason. Alright, let's head off to the jungle. We got enough stuff. I'd say we've got enough stuff. They've got enough stuff, and they can always hit the vents in the morning before they continue into the jungle. So Cody's just like, Casey, let's go. We've got to go and head on over to the park. We got a mystery to solve. Alright, they're here at the trailhead. So this place is looking kind of dire. He's just like, right, I'm going to go and start clearing the path. She's like, yeah, that's great. That's great. Never mind that she's texting Logan, just being like, all right, when can you get here? Of course. Why don't you read the preparation checklist for now? And also the poison awareness posting, because that doesn't sound good at all. Casey, it's already just like, I'm not so sure about this now. He's like, come on, we're signing up this and we're getting paid a lot of money. It's not going to be that scary. Casey's not so sure though. I think she's more just worried and wants to wait for Logan to show up, but he's on a plane right now. So she can't exactly get through to him on her phone, but Cody is just hacking away. Just like, come on, they're vines, they're not that hard to cut down. Did he lose his machete? He lost his machete! Oh no. He lost his machete. Oh, that's a shame. But he's headed through. I think he did buy a spare, so that's fine. Haha. Cody is blazing a trail through the thick jungle when he comes across a distressed archaeologist who seems to have dropped her bag in some quicksand. Should Cody stop to help? Keep walking. Fish out of the bag. High fishing skill leads to better results. Use flower stem to recover bag. Yes, use the Guzmania flower. Cody has a flash of inspiration and pulls a large flower out of his bag. He snags the bag strap on the stem of the flower and pulls with all his might. The bag and the flower go flying through the air. The flower lands in a patch of mud, but the bag lands next to Cody completely intact. The archaeologist is so grateful she gives Cody a cool artifact. Cody is just like, oh man, you're not going to believe this. What do you get? Artifact dirt clump. That's great. That also looks ominous as all hell. Okay, Casey, come on through. Come on through. She's like, this place is sure something, isn't it? He's just like, hell yeah, check these out. It's avocados. Man, we haven't had these in a while. I didn't even realize they were from Salvadorado. She's like, you didn't know that South American fruit came from South America? And he's like, I'm smart in a lot of ways, but not in others, okay? That's the other way through. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's, I'll have her clear this path for now. She can clear this path, and I think everything else is just, yeah, cross the bridge for now. That's what the first thing is, but they're gonna just stay on this side and just go through here. She's like, okay, well, maybe we can find something through here. And he's like, an area of the path? This could be one way. The Belozemisia jungle. The Belomisia jungle. So they got to examine 3 charts, get to level 3 of the culture skill, and find an area of the path. Although we think we found the first area of the path. She's just like, oh man, it's so like this is tough, like getting through these finds. He's like, yeah, I lost my machete this way. I think he's got a spare one though. And she lost hers as well. How do you guys lose your machetes? Alright, let's see what Casey finds on the way. Because Cody got a cool, like, clump of dirt from an archaeologist he helped. Ah, she doesn't have the fire quencher. But she's only got level 2. She can try. And... So, as Casey rounds the corner, there is a stillness in the air. She looks up and notices a bed of sloths watching her. Casey is distracted for a moment and walks into a low-hanging branch, releasing a small band of fiery flies, which fly at the sloths and begin to bother them, scorching their fur in spots. What should she do? Casey starts making noise. Casey starts making noise as she embarks on a local dance, hoping to distract the flies from the sloths. The moves work, as the flies are confused by the whirling figure below and decide to fly off. A moment later, a crystal drops from the trees, and as Casey looks up and locks eyes with one especially friendly sloth, it winks back at her. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, head through. Will this count for him? Oh no, it doesn't count for him, so he's got to find his own area of the path. But they're like, oh my god, that's a plane crash. He's like, I know. Treasure! Dibs on the treasure chest. She's like, damn, you saw it first. Fine, I'm gonna excavate this dirt clump over here I found. He's like, oh man, what's gonna be in the treasure chest? What's gonna be in the treasure chest? Simoleons, a mystery relic, and some adventure gear. Okay, so we got an avocado, which we picked up. We've got the Chaos Relic base. And I think he found another machete. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, they're going to go and start excavating these dirt clumps now. Gain the archaeology skill. There's 3 dirt clumps they can excavate. But, oh man. This has already gone off to a fantastic start. But also, we found Amelia Earhart's plane. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. I say, because this was only the first area, they could go through and find, like, continue on. But I'm thinking they're like, we've done quite a bit. We found an area off the path. Let's go and head back to the villa. We'll check out some of the stuff we found. And because they found, it's like, hit the high point from reaching a high point in the jungle. So, like, Cody and Casey now just, like, feeling uber confident over this. Also, the Slothwing's got in a playful mood. Orion's a bee. Celeste's doing okay. She's found a relic? Ooh. Right, I'm gonna have her open this dirt pile as well. You only find one thing with the dirt piles, but I think the higher archaeology level, the more stuff you can find in the dirt piles. So he's currently just having a look. It's just like, alright. What have you found so far? She's like, I found like a relic, I think. Was it a relic you found? Yeah, the Balam Palo. That thing. That relic. Oh no, bees! Careful, Cody. You stay still. Yeah, I think that worked. That did work. Brains over nature. His logic skills helped him out, like, really well then. because what is your logic skill? It's like quite high. It's, yeah, level 4. So he figured out that if he stayed perfectly still, the bees would leave him alone. That's always good to have. All right, let's go. Let's finish this, and then they can head back to the villa. This will be useful. This is actually like such a cool little area. They found. I know there's one where there's like a crocodile and also like a pool. I'm hoping they can find them. But also, this temple here looks like it's been long abandoned. I wish you could go into it, but you can't. She's found some ancient bones. Oh my god, Sebastian just got a promotion. Oh my god, while they're in the jungle. Covert operator and officer. Oh my god, I don't actually know. What can Seb do? Becomes a Grand Marshal. Do you know what? I think after the fact that Seb saved the town, and because he also has like knowledge of aliens and extraterrestrials and stuff, he is so gonna be in covert ops. This could actually open up a whole load of storylines for Seb as well. He's like got to find people. He's like aliens. He's got to find aliens. He's got to find people. He's got his own mysteries to solve, and they're all government related. Hell yeah, he is a covert operator. He is now an evidence eraser. That's so cool. Oh my god, Seb just got promoted into covert ops. That's so cool. That's so cool. Did you find anything? He's still looking. Casey found some bone dust, which I think is useful because that's used in antidotes. He's just like, I have only found like a cool relic and I found some bone dust. What am I going to do with bone dust? He's like, bone dust can be used for a lot of things, Casey. We use it at the lab sometimes. She's like, what do you use bone dust for exactly? He's like, well, you'd be surprised. Found an unauthenticated mask. Alright. That should be gone now. Who is that? That's a random person. Alright, let's go and head back to the villa now. They can take a break. They can take a break from the villa and check out their stuff at the archaeology tables. I think. Yeah, they found stuff they can authenticate. So they're going to head on back. They can continue on the path tomorrow. But for now, they also need to get the culture skill up. I don't know who this person is. Enley, he's just sort of shown up. So they've headed back to the villa, and look who has finally shown up. And Cody is just like, Casey, what's he doing here? She's like, oh, I invited him. That's okay, right? He's like, oh, that's fine. That's fine, but you could have consulted me and told me he was coming. She's like, we're going to need his expertise. He's good at finding things, you know. He's like, so am I. But, you know, I didn't come inviting Aries along, did I? She's like, no, you left him with your kid. It's like, look, so long as he just stays out of my way and when I'm doing work, it should be fine. For now, why don't you just entertain him while I go and uncover one of the artifacts from that archaeologist? Yeah. Immediately, she's gone off to just be like, hey, Logan, thanks for joining us on this. We've already found some cool stuff today, but you're going to love the temple when we get there. He's like, I bet. What exactly am I doing here again? You just invited me to join. She's like, well, we need your expertise for this. And he's like, my expertise? You're too sweet. You're too sweet, Casey. I'm going to leave those two. But now Cody is meanwhile just sort of just ignoring these two and just be like, right, I've got work to do. Hopefully I'm going to find something cool from this archaeologist. They just gave me a big dirt clod. Although his archaeology is going up like really quickly. He's reached archaeology level 3 already. It's insane. I don't know how, but he's just super smart. I need them to get their culture skill up. That's the main thing I need to do. He also needs to find an area off the path as well. But he also does need to go to sleep. Haha. You can authenticate it, but can you put that in his... Oh, he's authenticating it now. He's like, huh, this is interesting. She's already gone off to sleep. Aries is back from work. Cody earned money on his day off. I'm gonna have her go off to bed. Oh, she wants to do the do. She wants to do the do with Logan here. I mean, she could try. I feel like it wouldn't work. But if she's feeling in that mood, she may as well try. The artifact that the archaeologist gave him was a fake.
Aww.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that he figured that out. He's just like, yeah, that's not real at all. She can go for the first kiss. Not exactly the most romantic place to have it, but you know. At this point, she's just like, I found some cool things today. I'm feeling very confident about this. Well, that worked a treat. He's actually happy. That's weird. He's just like super happy. He's gone from oh yeah, it's the first kiss thing. They've gone from like super flirty to just super happy about it. She can do the woohoos, but if she's gonna do the woohoos, she gonna need to be safe. Whereas, oh, Logan is very much into this. Weirdly, this was too easy for. Oh god, she's stuck. This was oddly easy. Normally, she and Logan are like terrible at trying to convey that they like each other, but apparently, this was just really easy. Take her to the jungle, and it's just super easy for her to get what she wants. Whilst Cody's just sleeping, just like, he's just having a sleep, just thinking about all the treasures he's gonna find in the jungle. Possibly also thinking about Ares and Celeste. I say possibly. I think we've established that Cody's not exactly father material. He tries, but Celeste, I think, is always going to come second to his mystery solving until she gets a bit older and she can come along with him on these kind of things. Logan seems to be just up and about, wandering about the house. Not sure what he's thinking, but he's got something planned, I bet. I don't know, it just feels weird. It just felt way too easy for Casey and Logan. Normally, their burn has been slow. They would kind of flirt, but then they'd hate the flirtation. But this just felt way too easy. It's almost like he's got a motive. It's almost like he's got a motive. I just have to figure out what it is. Because that little smile on his face indicates there's something. He's up to something. Casey has no idea what he's up to, and neither does Cody, because Cody's too busy focusing on this job and finding all these treasures. But there's something definitely fishy with Logan, I think. But Cody's up. He's gonna just head and do some bathroom stuff, probably make everyone breakfast as well. There's nothing fun to do. The only fun thing that Cody might be able to do aside from reading a book is himself, if that makes sense. Cody's come now. He's gonna make some people breakfast, and he's just like, "Huh, what are you doing up this late at night?" Logan's like, "Oh, I'm one of those night owls. You know, I stay up late. My job keeps me up at night. I have a lot of night hours. You understand how that works, right?" And Cody, just being like, "Yes, I understand perfectly." He is definitely suspicious of Logan. And, you know, I would be too if my best friend suddenly invited some guy I barely knew, but you knew she was crushing on hard, to what essentially is your personal vacation. That's also a job to uncover rare and expensive old ancient treasures. You'd be a little suspicious too. I'd say. But Cody knows something is definitely up with Logan. Casey does not. But he's also trying to just be a good host. He's cleaning up after himself, which is a good thing, I'd say. Casey's still sleeping, yeah. Gonna have her get up and take a shower. They're gonna probably have to head straight back out to the jungle, I think, when they're done. And Logan will be coming with them. He's just like, oh, by the way, we're heading out to the jungle in a little bit if you're up for coming with us. And now Logan's just coming over to have a little bit of a chat.
Oh, Henbei? Yishla Henbei?
Immediately just starts discussing fishing spots. Just like, hey, I heard there's some good fishing spots in this jungle. Maybe we'll find some interesting stuff. We're out there. Never know what you can find when you go fishing. Cody's just like, right, yeah. See how he feels about the thrill of the steal. Is it Mischief one that is? Ask about prized possessions. No, there's like, I think it's the friendly thing where you enthuse about the thrill of the steal. Yeah. Why don't you enthuse about the thrill of the steal with Logan quickly? Just be like, I want to see just what this guy is all about. Oh, hey, Casey. She's like, morning. Like, hey. So I stole a bunch of stuff from work lately, and they still haven't figured it out. It's pretty easy to steal from my workplace, right? And Logan actually was just like, really? I'm actually known for having the 5-finger discount myself, you know. Alright, so it's 6:30 in the morning. He's like, alright, let's go and head over to the jungle. Casey, Logan, let's get going. So they're back in the jungle. Cody is leading the front. Logan he's behind, sort of keeping a watch out for people, but this was as far as they got. So like, right, we've got to go and head into the next area, but we got to cross the bridge. You guys fine with rickety old bridges? You guys fine with the rickety old bridges? Casey's like, sure, it's fine. It's not high off the ground over a ravine. He's like, well, you know, it's not that bad of a place. Place is pretty romantic, though. Wouldn't you agree, Casey? She's like, oh, totally, sure, yeah. He didn't get the flirty mood lip, but these guys both did. He's just like, hey, another excavation pile. Hey, Casey, check this, and she's too busy talking to Logan. Great. I think Cody feels like that Logan is kind of third-wheeling on their adventure. He's just trying to focus on this thing, but definitely feels like Logan's third-wheeling. She's like, so what are you finding? She's like, oh my god, I totally slept with Logan last night, by the way. He's like, thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me that piece of information. It's not like I didn't want to learn about that. He's just started cloud gazing for some reason. Cody's got to archaeology level 4. She's too busy talking about just what happened with Logan. Cody's just like, I appreciate you telling me this in joke format, but come on, look, we got places to be. Okay, let me finish finding what's in here, and then we can go and... Oh dear, Logan did the running man for a second. And we can go and continue on into this jungle, okay? Go and follow him. She's like, alright, I'm following him. Oh, because he's gone into... He's just gone and passed out in the, Logan's just gone and passed out in the bush. She's just like, Logan, we were just... Oh. Didn't want to invite me to join you, huh? Just keep an eye on him for now. She's gonna keep an eye on him for now. Oh, you found some stuff. He's like, alright. Ready to go through the next area. I'm ready to go through the next area, Casey. How's Logan doing? He's asleep in a bush. Great. Let's leave him there then. Aries has got work now. Cody's supposed to have work now, but he clearly doesn't. She needs to go all the way to the bathroom. Sure. She's like, he's sleeping in the... Actually, no. There's a bush, like, right down here. You don't need to go all the way into... There's a bush right here that you can go pee in. I mean, Logan's sleeping in the one you were probably going to use, but sure. Cody's just like, oh. I'd call her out, but I'd feel like a hypocrite for doing so. Yeah, Cody could feel like a hypocrite if he tried to call Casey out on having Logan interfere with the mystery, but Ares did sort of get involved in the mystery after they started kind of having a thing. At least he didn't lose his machete this time. Oh, plasma bats. Oh, she had some plasma bait. Consumes the fire foam. Okay, Cody pulls back a curtain of vines and discovers a strange clearing in the jungle. There's a pedestal with a relic on top, surrounded by a circle of totems. The totems' faces are fixed in a permanent snarl that strikes fear in Cody's heart. Should he turn back or check out the totems? Higher handing the skill leads to better results. Disarm the totems with the fire foam. These totems will definitely attack Cody if he gets too close. He takes a gamble and tries covering the totems with fire foam. It works and totally prevents the trap from triggering. He gets to walk away with a cool relic as a prize. Cody, you smarty little bean. Oh, she didn't have any plasma bait, but she just got bitten by a bunch of bats. Whilst Cody's over here just like, damn, this place is great. Hey, you two, get your asses over here now. Oh, there's this bit here. Ooh, harvest all these harvestables, because these are all like the emotion trees. And I don't know why, but because I love the idea of Cody collecting things and being a mystery solver, I want him to have like the Croft Manor kind of thing and have just loads of stuff and collectibles with a huge garden. Maybe he gets like a huge... I mean, once he achieves immortality at some point, he and Ares are totally going to have a huge ass house just filled with all the stuff from Cody's adventures. He's like, oh man, this place is pretty nice. Can't believe we found this. Alright, since those two care more about making goo-goo eyes at each other than, you know, actual things, I'm just gonna go and do this all by myself. And yeah, Casey is more just interested in having a bit of a flirty conversation with Logan. Oh yeah, he got the plasma pat bait. He's like, here you go guys. Please don't eat me. There you go, the bats ate the bait. They took the bait. Haha, there's another area off the path. Okay, clear that with your machete, and you'll be able to go through that. I think there's another dig pile over here. Casey is more concerned with chatting to Logan currently, and he's just too busy focused on the mystery. That's the way to the temple. And there's another place over here that's opened up as well. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is exciting, but I'll have to leave them here, I think, with this place. So he's gone through there, this place, that one's closed. That door's closed, but this one's open. So Cody is currently just looking for an area off the path. He's just like, this place is great, but I'm really sick of those two just sort of making goo-goo eyes at each other. Why did she invite him? This is supposed to be our thing. He's focused, but he's trying to focus on this mystery, but I think he's just annoyed now at Casey. Because right before Logan got here, the both of them were just focused on this mystery, and now Casey's just not focused at all. Consumes machete. Nestled in the jungle is what looks like an ancient pedestal of some kind. On top is a shiny treasure clearly placed there as an offering. It's just there for the taking. Should Cody take it or leave it behind? Push it off with the machete because you've got two. This area around the pedestal looks pretty sketchy, so Cody decides to keep his distance. He nudges the treasure with the machete and notices that it's sitting on some kind of pressure plate. He definitely swaps the treasure with the machete. The treasure is all his. The Amiscan Royal Baths. They've arrived at the Amiscan Royal Baths, and Cody is like, holy crap, guys, you realize what we found? We have found an ancient piece of Amiscan culture that was most definitely used back in the day. Where'd Logan go? It's like, oh, where's Logan? She's like, he had to kind of go back to the villa quickly for a little bit. But hey, we can focus on the mystery now, right? Is there a bathroom anywhere? She's got off as well, and he's just like, cool, they both left me. That's great. I'm gonna take a swim then, and just explore this place some more. I think Cody is now just pissed at this point. He's been having to deal with bats. bats, fire foam, pressure plates, things that could set him on fire. And now he gets to explore this beautiful pool, and his best friend isn't even here to join him. I mean, what does that say about their friendship at this point? This was why they went on this adventure. It was for the two of them, because they were the mystery solvers. They uncovered the meat scandal. They saved the town. Logan didn't even help save the town. And now Cody is just doing all this by himself and alone. And he's probably thinking, I probably do all this by myself. She was supposed to be my best friend, but now she doesn't care about the fact that, you know, we've got something cool going on. All she cares about is that stupid trailer park trash boy. At least I never dropped our friendship when me and Aries got close. But I'm thinking I finished this episode here. It's been almost an hour since I started recording. And Cody, I'm just going to leave him just swimming about in the water for now in this beautiful, beautiful pool he's found. So thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, they're probably going to explore the other hidden path, get more of this aspiration done, and also try and get to the temple itself. But is you know, Casey gonna go and try and get her head back in the game, or is she gonna be too focused on the bad boy that she invited along on this job? Who knows? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.